This is my video going over the practice test here. So again, this question number one asks you to find the y-intercept, axis of symmetry, and vertex from the picture, which for you is on the back of the test, on the on the back of the practice test. During the actual test, I'll probably put it on the TV. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it on the back. So again, y-intercept, place where the graph crosses the y-axis. That is right here. That is at the origin, 0, 0. My vertex is right here at -2, 4. Again, the vertex is the turning point of the parabola. I'm sorry, -2, -4. And my axis of symmetry is that line that goes to the vertex that cuts the parabola in half. And that is at x equals -2. Again, this number and this number are always the same. So I'll come back up here and I'll fill that in. So the y-intercept was at 0, 0, the axis of symmetry was at -2, and the vertex was at -2, -4. Nope, I filled that in the wrong spot. Let me go up here and fill it in. Okay, problem 2, we need to now find these things ourselves from the equation here, and then we need to graph. So again, we got our A, B, C. The y-intercept is located at 0, C, so 0, 2 in this case. The AOS is -B over 2 times A. Reminder that if you type that in your calculator, you type it in with the A and B, or I'm sorry, the 2 and A grouped together in parentheses, so you would type it in like that. Anyways, this makes +2. I can't see my eraser in the dark on my pen here. Copy and paste that for the vertex. And then again, I'm going to plug 2 into the problem. So I'm going to do 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 2. Where am I getting that from? Right here. So I plugged in 2 for the x's. I get 4 minus 8 is -4 plus 2 is -2. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to my graph. We'll say this is graph for number 2. Again, I'm going to graph my y-intercept. I'm going to label it my y-intercept. I'm going to graph my vertex. I'm going to label it my vertex. I'm going to put in my mirror line. I'm going to reflect the y-intercept. And I'm going to connect my dots. Question number 3, more of the same thing. I'll go through it a little quicker. The y-intercept is at 0, -1, 0, C, A, B, C. The axis of symmetry is -B over 2A, so -6 over 2 times -3 is 1. I'll plug in my vertex, which is 1, and I end up getting, it looks like 2. Going over to graph it real quick, we'll say that this is problem number 3. 0, -1 is right here. My vertex is at 1, 2. Again, label this. It's my vertex, my y-intercept. AOS through the vertex, mirror the y-intercept, connect the dots. Okay? 4, it asks you to list the transformations of f of x equals x squared. That's the parent function shown on g of x. So it's saying, hey, this is the original, this is the new one, what happened? Okay, so this -2, of course, would mean we go down 2 because it's a -2 outside of parentheses. This is a negative in front of the x squared outside of parentheses. That's going to be a vertical reflection about the vertex. So for number 4, I'm going to graph the original. I'm going to mirror it upside down. And then I'm going to shift all these dots down 2, right? So I'll put this here. And my final picture, probably a good idea to erase the points as you go. But my final picture should look something like this. Okay, that is number 4. Number 5, here I've got 3 things going on. Plus 3 is going to move me up 3. Minus 1 inside parentheses is going to move me right 1. And this is going to be a times 2 for the y coordinates, right? So let's go to number 5. Come on, computer, cooperate. I'm trying to go play Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, here's my, again, 5 original parent function points. First thing I'm going to do is that times 2. So I'm going to double all these. So this is still at 0, 0. If I double 1, it's going to be at 2. If I double 2, it's going to, or I'm sorry, if I double 4, it's now going to be at 8. Of course, the other part of the parabola is just a mirror image. So I will just mirror this. So again, I times the y coordinates, the heights, by 2. And I forgot, what did I need to do? I think it was right 1 up 3. Yup, right 1 up 3. So I'll take the vertex, I'll move it right 1 up 3. And then, of course, I'll move the rest of these right 1 up 3. And that'll get me something like, I believe, this. I hope. Shoot, maybe I shouldn't have erased them all, chat. No, that's good. All right, last but not least, number 6. Number 6 has a -5, which means down 5. It has a +3, which would mean I go left 3. But then it's got the negative inside the parentheses, which is going to reflect me left, right. Or again, it's going to be the opposite of H. So I'm actually going to go right 3. Okay. I want to be clear that I've seen some people doing the opposite of both of these. It only does the opposite of H. So I'm still going -5. I'm not going, or I'm still going down 5. I'm not going to go up 5. This negative inside the parentheses in front of the X only changes the H. Okay. So instead of going left 3, I'm just going to go right 3. And I'm still going down 5, regardless of whether that is, whether there's that negative in front of the X squared or not. So again, I'll put this on here. And this is what happens when you doom scroll on your phone too much. You forget. Right 3 down 5. Okay. Right 3 down 5. And then I'll move all my points right 3 down 5. And ta-da, another happy smiley face parabola. All right. That's the practice test.